American values in New York skyscrapers. What is a skyscraper? A skyscraper is a very tall building of steel skeletal construction developed in the USA from the 1880s. New York City is known around the world by its awesome skyline in Manhattan, the skyscrapers. This city has 859 buildings of this type, one of the highest concentrations in the world. These buildings are part of the economic inputs the city receives. For example, the tourism receives large contribution by buildings as the Empire State. Now, what is a value? A value is a principle as of behavior that is considered important or desirable. What makes Americans different? For Americans, there are a list of common values which would fill most of them. In relation with the American values, skyscrapers represent more than one. Competition and practicality and efficiency are the American values best reflected in the construction of skyscrapers in New York. But what is competition? For Americans, the competition is about growing individually to give the best of oneself. But nevertheless, the competition is also about how society progresses most rapidly. The competition is a value associated with the construction of the skyscrapers in New York because of these buildings are stand out by their height over the others around them. For example, during the 19th century, a lot of high buildings were built by the newspapers companies along Park Row. This became a competition and a race for the highest. Now, what means practicality and efficiency? This value is about to give highest priority in making an important decision that makes Americans contribute more to inventions like skyscrapers in the world than any other country. This value is so reflected in the ideals that people have when thinking construction. For example, in New York it seeks to create tall buildings because of the high price of land and for the purpose of generating more profits. So what's the conclusion? In general, the skyline of Manhattan is a constructive outcome of American values, more specifically competition and practicality and efficiency. On one hand, construction of high buildings in New York is part of the competition between entrepreneurs and companies. And on the other hand, it's clearly that the construction of skyscrapers is due to the efficiency and practicality of the Americans.